Hello, Professor. Hope you are doing well. So we have a like final project on final group project on the Gordie Howe International Bridge project. So my name is Anuj Kumar. I am like team leader of my this project, and my other teammates are Francisco Escobedo, teamkeeper Rakesh Kumar, quality control Mahboob Shubhani Sheikh, graphics lead Francisco Escobedo, and final submitter Anuj Kumar. So we will talk about in this the Gordie Howe International Bridge project that will be present in these slides. So first in first slide we can talk about project initiating and planning. First, we doing this one we have to introduce what is Gordie Howe International Bridge. The Gordie Howe International Bridge is a cable-stayed bridge under construction that will span 1.5 miles across the Detroit River connecting Detroit, Michigan, and Windsor, Ontario. It's one of the North America's largest infrastructure projects and is expected to open in 2025 or 2026. So that bridge will be the longest cable stayed bridge in North America with the a main span of like 0.53 miles. So, and project initiating and planning. The Gordie Howe International Bridge project aimed to enhance trade and transportation between Canada and US. The project's success factor includes stakeholders collaboration, efficient resource allocations, timely execution. When this bridge will be like all open to like transportation, it will be save times, making good infrastructure, expansion of infrastructure. We like the two big countries easily trade with export and import the material raw materials. Its high level scope encompassed bridge construction, infrastructure expansion, and environment compliance. It gives a lot of jobs to workers who are making these type of bridges. The milestone schedule involved planning, design, approval, construction phases, and budget allocation exceeded. It's like a $6.5 billion. Project initiating and planning in part two. We are talking about the project involves 35 stakeholders, some of which are Windsor Detroit Bridge Authority, Canadian and US governments, contracts, and local communities. And the stakeholders had varying interests such as economic benefits, regulatory compliance, environmental impact, and job creation. The identified risks include budget overruns, political and regulatory delays, environmental challenges, and stakeholder oppositions. So, in this project, risk management strategies include proactive engagement. Financial planning is very important to make these types of make bridges on these type of projects. The regulatory negotiation to mitigate adverse impact. And this is the part of initiating and planning toward this Gordie Howe International Bridge. The next slides will discuss by my other group members, which are like execution. They are talking about monitoring, the controlling of this uh, project success and evaluate. And the in last, we will talk about how we get these type of information from references. Yep. Thank you so much. That's from my side.
So let's start by looking at the initial phase of this project, the initiation and planning. This project, involving the construction of a major infrastructure link, had a vast network of 35 stakeholders from government to local community, each with diverse interests. As you can see on the right, we identify the key risks early on. These include potential budget overruns, regulatory delays, environmental challenge, and stakeholder oppositions. To mitigate this, our strategy focuses on proactive engage, robust financial planning, and continuous regulatory negotiation. This proactive approach was crucial in setting strong foundation for the project. Execution, monitoring, and controlling. Moving into the execution phase, we encounter a real-world challenge such as environmental protests, legal disputes, and construction delays. This slide highlights the dynamic nature of project management. Our risk management here was adaptive. We continuously monitor the situation, raised stakeholder expectations, and adjusted our schedules accordingly. We also focus on proactive resolution strategies, including stakeholder meetings, conflict mitigations, and resource relocations. The key takeaway here is the importance of flexibility and responsiveness and overcoming unexpected obstacles to keep the project on track.
Education and monitoring and controlling communication played a crucial role in addressing challenges, ensuring transparency and fostering collaborations. The key communication strategies included weekly progress reports, stakeholder meetings, and public information sections. The communication register tracked interaction to highlight critical updates and responses. A structured communication plan ensured our stakeholders were informed and forecasting. Let's see on the right side we see the event and purpose frequently and audience. Weekly progress meetings like a discussion projects update discuss and the next steps. Project team and stakeholders will be meet every weekly. Regular compliance meeting like insurance and legal environmental standards. They meet like monthly and this government agencies and regulators. Public information sections address community concerns and provide project updates on quarterly and risk assessment reviews. Identify and manage emergency risks by monthly project management and risk analysis.
Hello, good evening. I'm Kurma Rakesh. I'm going to present from slide 6 where my teammates left off. So I'm going to explain about project success evaluation. Project success evaluation involves assessing whether a project has met its objective, stayed within a scope, and delivered value to stakeholders. And there are some key criteria to evaluate a project success. One is project scope and objectives, where all projects goals are met, were there any scope changes and how they manage it. And second is budget and cost management. Was the project completed within allocated budget? If there were cost overruns, where they were justified. And coming to the third one, schedule and timelines. Was the project completed on time? If there are delays, were they due to unforeseen circumstances or poor planning? Quality of deliverables. Did the final project meet the quality standards? Stakeholder satisfaction. Where stakeholders, like for example, we call it clients, management, and users satisfied with the outcome? Did the project meet or exceed their expectations? Team performance and efficiency. The team work effectively and communicated well. Like in this case, like labor, materials, equipment, where resources managed efficiently. So coming to risk management, where risk identified and mitigated successfully. Were there any major issues that could have been prevented? ROI, return on investment and benefits realization. Did the project deliver the expected financial and strategic benefits? How has it contributed to business growth or operational improvements? So these are the references we used in this